Hi there, it's Allison Smancic from Idea Sprouts Marketing, and in this video I'm going to show you Sprout Social, which is a social media management software. I've been using it for about a year and a half now, and I'm very pleased with it, and I wanted to share it with you. I have a lot of people who ask me which software I use, and this is the one, and here's why. One of the reasons that I love it is that it's really clean and very easy to see what's going on, and if you've used other software you might know what I'm talking about, but this is so crisp, clean, organized, easy to see what's going on. And you can see that just here. This is the home page, like a dashboard that shows you some graphs that really keep you on top of things with a quick look. Number two, it's a great software to use for teams because you can easily assign tasks to one another. So for instance, if you have one person in charge of the account, they can assign tasks to others, or perhaps you have one person who handles certain types of things on Twitter, whereas someone else handles other things. So if someone's managing it, they can assign a task to someone else, and that person will see their tasks. So it's great if you're working with another person or a team. Number three, I love the publishing options that Sprout Social has, and we'll go into more detail when I show you that publishing page, but you can schedule tweets like you can on other software, but you also have more options with it, and again, very clean and easy to use. And one of my favorite things about Sprout Social is the reporting. It's really important if you're managing accounts and you need to report to a boss or perhaps your clients if you're managing accounts for them, that you can pull really nice reports that make sense and are easy to read. And a lot of times things are overwhelming, they're not very nice looking, and Sprout Social has these really beautiful reports that are clean and clear. And when I switched to it and started showing clients these reports, everyone was saying, oh, okay, I get it. And it was like a light bulb went off because they really saw what was going on with their accounts in a lot easier way. So let's start a quick look at everything here in Sprout Social, and just keep in mind Sprout Social does have a 30-day free trial, so if you're interested in just setting up an account and adding your social media accounts and seeing how it works for you, 30 days gives you a good idea and a good understanding. So here on the home page, it's got a quick overview of what's going on with your accounts. You've been looking at this for a little while, so you can see that. If I scroll down, one of the other things that I like is the snapshot. It gives you an idea of where you are with your accounts. With Twitter, it shows you an engagement score and an influence score. And you can see my engagement score is fair, which is kind of embarrassing. But I have been pretty dedicated to just sharing a lot of news stories, and I haven't really been spending a lot of time having conversations where I have done more of that in the past. So it's a good reminder to get me out there and start boosting that engagement score. So I like that they have that snapshot. I'm going to take you to messages now, and this is probably one of the most where you'll spend most of your time, because this is where you're going to see all of your messages from Facebook, Twitter, and you can decide what you want to see. You can decide if you want to just look at Facebook or Twitter and decide of these, what do you want to see here. You can see I have checked off certain things. And every time I get a new follower, it shows up in blue, shows me who they are. I can easily hover over it, which is a time saver, see what they're all about. I can add them back. I can mention them really quickly. Every time you have a mention, it'll show up. You can easily respond to it. And if you see this conversation button here, you know if you've been having a conversation. You can click to expand that conversation. And the same would be for Facebook as well. I could click on this and see all the different things that are going on with Facebook. Now, if I was working with a team, I could also create a task. You see here with the pin, push pin, to create a task for someone on my team. I could also set up web alerts, which is nothing you haven't seen on any other management software, but it's all nice that it's here in one easy spot. Over in the feeds, not only can I see my Twitter feeds, I can range them by, if I have Twitter lists, which I do set up, I can look at by list, or I can just see all of my Twitter followers, or I'm sorry, the people I'm following on Twitter, so I can take a look and see what they have to say. But I also have incorporated my RSS reader, so I pull in all of my Google Reader blogs that I'm following, so I can open that up quickly, read an article, And let's just say, for instance, click on Convince and Convert. I can expand this article, read it completely within here, or almost completely in here, open a new page to read the rest of it. But I can click share, and now I can pull this up right here. I can share it on Twitter. I can add to share it on LinkedIn or Facebook. So it's a big time saver for me to be able to do that as well. Over here in the publishing, this is where I can set up my queue of everything that I want to have posted to Twitter or LinkedIn or Facebook. And the reason that I do this is because, you know, I have blog posts that I write, and I'm not going to just send one tweet. I want to send a lot of tweets in case people don't see them, or maybe I share a different piece of content in each tweet. And it's a great time saver for me to be able to schedule some of these and have them go out at different times throughout the day, or, you know, even on the weekends when maybe people are looking for tips and I'm not as active on Twitter. The discovery allows you to look for keywords or different things that you are searching for on Twitter, so you can keep an eye on it. So maybe I keep an eye on the hashtag online marketing. I can keep an eye on that. But it also is going to give me suggestions of people that I might want to follow. So it's going to show you people I've conversed with, people who have mentioned me, but I'm not following. So I can look at them and I can decide if I want to follow them back. And finally, the reports, which I was raving about before. I can pull reports. You can see here they have a quick 15, 30, 60, 90-day report you can pull. You can also do a custom date range. You could do all of your accounts. You could do just Facebook. You could do Twitter alone. You could do them together. And as I was telling you, basically what you see here is going to be pulled out into a PDF report, which is beautiful to give to somebody because it's easy to read and understand what's going on. Like, for instance, looking here, you can see that Tuesday is a good day for me. That's a really good piece of information to know, so that I know when I have something really important to tweet, I better focus on Tuesday, and I better for sure avoid, you know, these days that don't get as many impressions. So that was a very brief look at Sprout Social. I highly suggest you try the 30-day free trial. I have fallen in love with it, as I've said, and I think that if you use your social media on a more intense basis than the average user, having a tool like this can really help you save time, be more efficient, and be more effective with your social media. So down below I have a link for Sprout Social if you want to read the review of my blog, and there's also a link so you can go see the free 30-day trial. So sign up and let me know what you think. Please comment below if you've tried Sprout Social, if you like it, or if you recommend another one. Maybe I can check it out and do a review. Thanks so much. Again, it's Allison from Idea Sprouts Marketing.